Welcome to the show where we move fast and break down the stories that matter most right now. We begin with a moment of remembrance for Barbara M. Arthur, a beloved figure in East Liverpool, Ohio, who touched so many lives throughout her 88 years. From her competitive spirit on the bowling lanes to the warmth she brought to her massive family of children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren, we take a look back at the legacy she leaves behind and the upcoming service being held in her honor at the Dawson Funeral Home.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Next, the aviation industry is bracing for major shakeups as the Trump administration negotiates a potential $500 million bailout for Spirit Airlines. With the carrier facing its second bankruptcy in just 2 years, federal officials are weighing the risks of government ownership against the need to preserve jobs and stabilize fares. We are breaking down why critics like Senator Elizabeth Warren are slamming the deal, and why some passengers are questioning whether this is the best use of taxpayer money. In the world of sports, Mariners fans have their eyes on a massive comeback as right-handed pitcher Bryce Miller prepares to return to the mound. Miller is heading to Everett for a crucial rehab assignment with the AquaSox this Friday as he works his way back from an oblique injury. We have the latest details on his velocity, his recovery progress, and how you can grab a seat at Everett Memorial Stadium to see him back in action. Finally, we are looking at the future of creative workflows with the New York startup Shade, which just landed $14 million in new funding to change how we store and search video. Founded by Brandon Fan and Emerson Dove, the platform lets creative teams search through massive media libraries using plain English and AI-powered timestamps, effectively ending the nightmare of disorganized hard drives. If you want to keep up with the latest in tech, business, and community news, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Ever wonder what it truly means to leave a legacy? It is not always about fame or fortune. Often, it is about the stories we leave behind and the lives we touch. Today, we are celebrating the life of Barbara M. Arthur, a woman who proved that greatness is found in the simple joys of family and community. Born in East Liverpool in 1937, Barbara spent 88 years building a world filled with love, laughter, and believe it or not, some seriously impressive bowling records. She was a woman who knew that whether you are rolling a strike at the local alley or shouting out a win at a bingo hall, it is the company you keep that makes the moment count. Barbara was the heartbeat of her family, a matriarch who saw her legacy blossom through her sons, 4 grandchildren, and an incredible dozen great-grandchildren. While she is now reunited with her husband Harry, her grandson Caden, and her brothers, the love she poured into her family remains as vibrant as ever. If you are in the East Liverpool area, the family invites you to join them at the Dawson Funeral Home this Friday from 3 to 5 p.m. to share those memories. Followed by a service at 5 p.m., it is a time to honor a life well lived and to find comfort in the fellowship of those who loved her most. You can also visit her memorial page at Dawson Funeral Home. Come to leave your own tributes. As we reflect on Barbara's journey, take a moment today to reach out to the people who make your own life meaningful. After all, at the end of the day, our connections to one another are the only things that truly last. Ever wondered if your tax dollars should be used to prop up a failing airline? The Trump administration is currently in talks to drop a massive $500 million bailout package on Spirit Airlines. This comes right on the heels of the company filing for bankruptcy for the second time in just 2 years. Here is the kicker. In exchange for this lifeline, the government would walk away with a staggering 90% ownership stake in the carrier. Officials are framing this as a move to save jobs and keep airfares from skyrocketing, but the optics are messy. We are talking about a company that has not turned a single profit since 2019 and is staring down another $200 million loss this year. As you can imagine, the political pushback is fierce. Senator Elizabeth Warren didn't mince words, slamming the concept of taxpayer-funded bailouts that reward corporate mismanagement while leaving the public to foot the bill. It brings up a massive question of fairness. Economics professor Alan Ginn points out that this isn't a broad industry rescue. It is handpicking a single player, which practically begs for accusations of favoritism. Even the people flying Spirit are split. While some families rely on those low fares to get by, many passengers are asking why this money couldn't be better spent on real, pressing needs at home. Spirit says they are still operating normally and targeting profitability next year, but whether they deserve a federal safety net is a debate that is only just heating up. What do you think? Is this a necessary rescue or a bailout we just don't need? Let me know your take in the comments below. Hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the headlines that actually matter. Everett, get ready, because a familiar face is heading back to the mound at Memorial Stadium. Seattle Mariners right-hander Bryce Miller is set to make a rehab start for the AquaSox this Friday night. And for the local fans, it is a rare chance to see big league talent up close. After tearing through the ranks in 2022 as an AquaSox standout, Miller is now working his way back from the oblique injury that sidelined him during spring training. He has already begun the grind, logging nearly 2 innings with the AAA Tacoma Rainiers last Saturday. The numbers? They show some rust, sure, allowing 3 runs on 4 hits, but the real takeaway here is the velocity. His fastball was touching 98 miles per hour. That is a massive signal that the arm is feeling right, even if the command is still dialing in. Since breaking into the show in 2023, Miller has become a crucial piece of the Seattle puzzle. We are talking about a guy who went from being a 4th-round pick out of Texas A&M to putting up a stellar 2.94 ERA during his breakout 2024 campaign. Watching him return to the stadium, where he dominated hitters with a .194 average back in 2022, is a homecoming of sorts, a reminder of the steady, rapid path he has carved towards stardom. If you want to catch the action, tickets are already live on AquaSox.com or through the MLB app, and you can always ring up the front office if you prefer the old-school approach. Will this be the final tune-up he needs to rejoin the Mariners' rotation? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more updates on Seattle's brightest arms. Baseball is all about the journey, and sometimes the road back to the big leagues starts right in your own backyard. Have you ever spent hours digging through hard drives, praying to find that one specific clip you filmed 6 months ago? If you're a creative, you know the pain is real. And honestly, it's only getting worse. As AI makes it easier to churn out massive amounts of content, our digital storage is turning into an absolute graveyard of unorganized files. But there's a new player in town trying to change the game. Meet Shade, a startup that just closed a massive $14 million funding round, and they are promising to make finding your footage as easy as a Google search. Founded by longtime friends Brandon Fan and Emerson Dove, Shade wasn't born in a sterile boardroom. It was born out of pure frustration with the status quo. They looked at industry standards like Dropbox and realized they were just clunky, outdated digital lockers that didn't understand the needs of modern creators. So, what makes Shade different? It's not just a place to park your files. It's a search engine for your hard drive. Imagine typing, a person holding a laptop in the snow, and actually getting a time-stamped list of every clip in your library that matches that exact visual. It handles the heavy lifting by auto-tagging, transcribing, and even using facial recognition to keep your project organized. But the real wow factor here is their streamable file system. You know that agonizing wait when you click a 4K file and watch a progress bar crawl across your screen? Shade lets you mount cloud storage to your local machine, so you can start working on massive files instantly without waiting for a full download. It's like having your entire library on your desktop, even when you're on the go. Keith Rabwa of Khosla Ventures, who led this round, hit the nail on the head. While everyone else is just slapping an AI search bar onto old, legacy storage, Shade rebuilt the entire stack from the ground up. This is the difference between a bolt-on feature and a fundamental architectural shift. They're effectively building a CRM for creative assets, moving us away from messy folders and toward automated, intelligent workflows. Looking ahead, they're aiming to bridge the gap between creative teams and no-code automation, turning their platform into the Lego blocks of modern production. If they pull it off, We're looking at a complete paradigm shift in how we manage media. What do you think? Is it finally time for a source of truth for our video files, or are you perfectly happy with your messy folder structure? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the tools changing the way we work. Thanks for watching, and keep creating.